Hello everyone and welcome back to Discworld Noir. So, I now have seen that clip, so basically nothing really happened. It's just like,
The temple of small gods
anyway, here
seemed
we are.
deserted when I returned
Mooncalf.
there. I could hear mad laughter echoing inside. Mooncalf? Is that you? Leave this place! Begone! All are cursed! All will be destroyed! It was Mooncalf, all right. What happened, Mooncalf?
Inside the sun.
Mother was right. I should have become a tax collector. It's good money, Mooncalf, she said. Better than you learn with that cult foolishness. You've got to provide for your future. Now look at me. I have no future. None of us have a future unless we can stop Nylon Athatep. Ah! Don't say that name. Don't say that name. This amulet is the mark of that entity that you and your cult summoned. I found it on Kondo's body. Does it mean anything to you? It means that Kondo is a traitor. He won't be the only one. They all hate me. Kondo wasn't a follower of Anu Anu at all. He worships the laddering horror. I think he might have been mad. Madness. Yes. Sweet singing in my ears. Seems to be fashionable at the moment. Now listen to me. I need to know who else might have been a double agent. Who? Who? I'll tell you who. They all hated me. Especially Foid. Foid? The troll? Yes.
I hope the audio's not cutting
The
out for you
troll.
too.
I never liked him. I don't trust trolls. Where is he now? How would I know? He wouldn't tell me. He never liked me. Nobody liked me! Did he say anything to you? He said he was going to change his identity, make a run for it.
Ah.
Such a coward. Stupid troll. What about the rest of the cult? Where can I find them? It's too late for everyone. Nothing can save us now. Where's your faith? Don't you believe that Anu Anu is the god of gods? No! I renounce my faith. Anu Anu betrayed me. He betrayed me! Mooncalf jumped screaming through the stained glass window and began to climb the temple. I could hear Mooncalf ranting as he climbed up the outside of the temple. I give my faith to one god, and it brings about the destruction of everything. Gods are nothing but trouble. You can't trust them. You can't trust them. We don't need them. They need us more than we need them. I'm letting atheism into my heart as my savior! I am a born-again atheist! I renounce all gods!
Oh dear. Poor Mooncalf.
Oh, I can't believe I survived that fall.
You didn't.
Your death, then.
You've heard of me? I'm flattered.
Oh, what were the odds that I'd get hit by lightning just as I renounced all gods?
About 1-to-1, I'd say. You're not the first. Although I think you're the first to do it from the top of their own temple. Full marks for style.
Oh, thank you, I think.
Don't mention it. I try to make the process as enjoyable as possible.
So what happens next?
That depends on you. But you've renounced all the gods, so I doubt you'll be off to any of the heavens. Or hells, for that matter.
Well, what about reincarnation? I always like the sound of that.
Well, it's not really up to me. But if you do come back, can I advise you to be careful what you say on the top of religious monuments?
I'll see what I can do. Do you know, I don't feel so, I don't know, so dedicated anymore.
Death gives you a whole new perspective on life.
I should never have become a zealot. My mother was right. I should have been a tax collector.
Perhaps in the next lifetime, eh?
Say what you like about Mooncalf. He knew how to put on a show. Unfortunately, he hadn't left me with many leads, although finding Foid wasn't a bad idea. I had already a lot of practice getting information out of... All I had to
Trolls.
do was work out where he was.
Well, there we go. Mooncalf's dead. Let's move on to the next one. So, we already know someone who likes to do plastic surgery on trolls. And here he is. Haven't seen you in ages, Rodan.
You're back.
Back? Had I gone somewhere?
Here we go again. You dropped these over by Malachite's spot.
Oh, did I? Thank you. What are they?
They're bandages. Only the funny thing is, they're covered in plaster.
Really?
I suppose you were making some kind of modification to one of your statues.
Yes, that's right. Hmm?
Only the funny thing is, none of the statues have changed. Perhaps you could explain that.
Well,
Shall I tell you what I think? I think you're operating as an illegal plastic surgeon for trolls on the lam. Half-inch on the nose here, a bit extra on the chin. Even their own mother wouldn't know them, eh?
but I never do anything illegal, honestly.
Don't worry, I'm not going to turn you over to the watch. I just want some information.
Information?
Yeah. I know that you're not the best person to come to for information, given your memory.
Yes, that's what makes me a good plaster surgeon. I can never remember who my patients are.
Do you work here?
Not usually. No. I usually work wherever they need me.
But you had to do Malachite here because he didn't have anywhere to go.
Malachite. Malachite.
Oh, come on. He was right here in the workshop.
Oh, that troll. Yes, I did him.
Well,
That's what I thought.
no, shut up. Should I talk to him? What's he gonna say?
So you're a sculptor then?
Nope.
Did you work on a troll named Foid?
Foid.
All right, I can't give you a description. All trolls look the same to me. But if you worked on him, it'd have been recently. Have you worked on a troll in the last day or so?
Yes? Yes, I worked on someone down by the river recently.
A street name would be nice.
I'm really hopeless with names.
How do you find people's houses?
I'm really good at taking directions.
Well, where was this trawl that you worked on?
You walk to the river Ankh, turn right, and then take the 3rd street on the right. It's opposite an abandoned shop.
An abandoned shop. Thanks. I think I can find that.
I really hope the audio's not dropping out for you, because it's really annoying me. But hopefully it's fine. I think it's Dagon Street is what we want to find Foyd. Because that's an abandoned shop there. And here's a house.
Foyd? Are you there?
No. There's no one named Foyd here.
Don't lie, Foyd. Firstly, I recognize your voice. And secondly, I've spoken to Rodan. Don't worry, I'm not gonna cause you any trouble.
There's a rubbish door.
Someone had painted the sign of the eel on the floor. Foyd must have been looking for protection from the laddering horror. I guess he wasn't as stupid as he seemed. Or maybe his self-preservation was strong enough to cut through his stupidity.
Now it's really like dropping. I'm actually going to save just for a second and going to go to the recording and see if it's dropping out for you guys, because it's annoying me. Okay, so it doesn't seem to be dropping out for you guys, so we'll just carry on.
All you have to do is cooperate with me, and I'll leave you alone.
We're just followed.
No, I've got cautious about that recently.
What do you want?
Nice place you have here.
Cut the small talk. Just ask these questions and get out.
Nice place.
That's weird, you don't normally get the opportunity to say the thing again.
Does this amulet mean anything to you?
Yeah. That does look familiar. That's Satrap's.
This belongs to Satrap? Are you sure?
Sure, I'm sure. Saw it round his neck.
And where is he now?
Dunno.
I think maybe my HDMI coming into the TV was loose. So I've stuck it in now, so hopefully that will make things better.
Did anyone ever mention the radiant trapezohedron to you, Foyd?
The radiating trapezohedron.
I'll take that as a no. Tell me about Nylanethatep.
No. Ask me something else.
Were you part of the Nylanethatep worshippers?
Not tell yous nothing.
Who are you running from, Foyd?
Not saying nothing.
Why have you inscribed an Elver sign on the floor?
No reason.
It wasn't so that you could protect yourself, was it?
No. It's just that it looks pretty, that's all.
You're lying, Foyd. You're terrified. You think the symbol is going to protect you.
What if I do? That's my right.
Who's it going to protect you from, Foyd?
Not gonna say that name ever again. Never.
Maybe I can help you.
No one can help me now.
I'm really running out of things to say. Let's ask him about Carlotta, maybe.
Do you know where Carlotta is?
Who's this Carlotta fella?
What about Therma? Do you know where Therma is?
Dunno.
Floyd, you're not being very useful.
I have the Falchion. I think it might be possible to stop Nylanethotep using the sword, but I need to know how.
Dunno. They didn't tell me nothing like that.
Are you telling me that you were part of a secret cult, but you didn't know anything that was going on?
Well, I did what Mooncalf told me most of the time.
Because he was the leader, you mean?
Well, he was the figurehead, but I don't know if he was the leader.
Then why were you following Mooncalf's instructions?
He was my contact. That's how we stayed in touch. Use contact keeps you in touch with what goes down.
I see. Everyone in the cult had a contact, right?
That's right.
So who was Satrap's contact?
That was Galid.
And where can I find Gelid?
Dunno. But I think he worked as a porter up at the university.
That's all I need to know. Thanks.
Cool. I was about to say this guy's completely bloody useless, but now we know we can find Gelid. The new home. Is he going to be the lobster guy?
It had been a while since I'd been to the new hall, and I had a bad feeling about what Mrs. Foames would have to say to me if she saw me.
Mr. Luton, I was wondering if you'd turn up again.
Can I come in?
No. You're fired. Worst bedmaker I ever hired.
Listen, I have to get inside the university. There's a dangerous cult trying to destroy the city, and I need to talk to someone inside.
That's what they all say. Now goodbye and don't come back.
That wasn't what I wanted to hear.
There's no other way that I can get in. Let's go to Sidopolis Yard and talk to Knobs.
Things are looking busy in here, Nobby.
Yeah. I don't know what's come over everyone, but they're acting crazy.
Crazy? Isn't that a subjective term around here?
What?
Never mind. What sort of crazy things?
People attacking each other for no good reason. And jumping to their deaths, too. We haven't seen such carnage since the rule of Lord Snapcase. We've got riots out there, and they're not even being started by dwarves. I've never seen anything like it.
It's going to get worse.
How can you tell?
Trust me. This is only the beginning. I need to get into the unseen university, and I want you to help me do it.
How?
Can't you get me some kind of warrant or something?
No, absolutely not. Vimes would go spare if he knew I'd given a search warrant to you.
A search warrant?
Yeah, it's a piece of parchment from the patrician allowing us to search a premises. Or is that a premise?
Well, I need one.
I can't do it, Luton. It's more than my job's worth.
The survival of the city might depend on it.
You'd say anything just to get your own way.
All right. If that's the way it's going to be. How did you get into my office the other day, Nobby?
The door was open.
No, it wasn't. I always lock my door. In that neighborhood, my coffee maker wouldn't last 10 minutes if I didn't.
Well, I found my way in. Let's just leave it at that, eh?
How would Vimes feel if he learned that you'd been breaking and entering onto private property just to fill your own pockets?
You're not going to tell him, are you, Luton? He'd go spare.
Well, you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours.
What would I want my back scratched for?
I mean, I'll ignore your transgression if you get me a warrant to let me into the university.
I don't know about this, Luton. I think...
Act now. You can think about it later.
Okay. Wait here.
Well, if I couldn't count on him as a friend, I could always count on him as a coward.
Now get out before somebody sees you.
Consider me gone.
Yay, now I can go to the university. Anyway, that's the end of today's episode. Next week we will go find Gelid, and I will do that, and hopefully you'll be there. If you enjoyed what you saw, then like and subscribe, and see you next week. Bye bye.